Danielle Collins has never been one to hold back her opinions, and when it comes to Iga Swiatek's future in tennis, the American star has offered a thoughtful and realistic assessment. With Swiatek already establishing herself as one of the dominant forces in the modern game, the conversation around her long-term legacy is only getting louder. One of the biggest questions now circulating among fans and analysts alike is whether the Polish superstar can reach the remarkable milestone of 10 Grand Slam titles. Swiatek's rise has been nothing short of extraordinary. From her breakthrough triumph at the French Open as a teenager to her consistent presence at the top of the rankings, she has proven she belongs among the elite. Her blend of relentless baseline play, mental toughness, and tactical intelligence has allowed her to dominate matches, particularly on clay. Yet her success hasn't been limited to just one surface. She has continued to evolve, adding more variety and resilience to her game each season. Collins, who has faced Swiatek and competed against her on the tour, understands firsthand what makes the world number one so dangerous. According to her, Swiatek's biggest strength is not just her physical skill set, but her mindset. Collins believes that Swiatek's discipline, focus, and ability to handle pressure are the qualities that could carry her toward a double-digit Grand Slam tally. Still, Collins stopped short of guaranteeing that such a milestone is inevitable. Tennis history has shown that even the most dominant players can face unexpected challenges. Injuries, form slumps, and rising competition can change the trajectory of any career. Collins acknowledged that while Swiatek has the potential to reach 10 major titles, the journey will depend on how she manages the physical and mental demands of staying at the top. What makes Swiatek's case compelling is how early she began collecting major trophies. Winning multiple Grand Slam titles before the midpoint of her 20s puts her on a path that many legends once followed. Players like Serena Williams, Steffi Graf, and Rafael Nadal built their legacies by stacking titles early and maintaining consistency over many years. Collins pointed out that Swiatek appears to have the same hunger and professionalism that defined those champions. At the same time, the women's tour is becoming increasingly competitive. New talents are emerging every season, and established stars continue to raise their level. Collins noted that while Swiatek has been dominant, the gap between her and the rest of the field isn't unbridgeable. Players are studying her game, adapting their strategies, and looking for ways to challenge her supremacy. That level of competition could make reaching 10 majors more difficult than it might seem right now. Another factor Collins highlighted is longevity. Winning 10 Grand Slams isn't just about talent, it's about staying healthy, motivated, and adaptable over a long period. The physical toll of playing deep into tournaments year after year can wear down even the strongest athletes. Collins emphasized that maintaining peak performance over a decade or more is what separates great champions from true legends. Despite those challenges, Collins remains optimistic about Swiatek's chances. She described the Polish star as someone who constantly looks to improve and doesn't seem satisfied with her current achievements. That drive, Collins believes, is a key ingredient for sustained success. Players who continue to refine their games and stay mentally engaged are the ones who keep winning long after their initial breakthrough. Swiatek's dominance on clay gives her a particularly strong foundation for building a Grand Slam total. The French Open has already become a tournament where she enters as a favorite almost every year. If she continues to excel there while also capturing titles on hard courts and possibly grass, the numbers could quickly add up. Collins acknowledged that having a home major where a player feels nearly unbeatable can significantly boost their career tally, but Collins also stressed that the pressure of expectations can grow heavier with each title. As Swiatek continues to win, the spotlight will intensify. Every match will carry the weight of history and the constant comparisons to past legends. How she handles that scrutiny could play a big role in determining how far she goes. In Collins' view, Swiatek's personality might help her navigate that challenge. She comes across as grounded and focused, rarely getting caught up in hype. That calm demeanor, combined with a strong support team, could allow her to stay centered even as the expectations rise. Ultimately, Collins' prediction lands somewhere between confidence and caution. She believes Swiatek absolutely has the talent and mentality to reach 10 Grand Slams, but she recognizes that tennis careers are unpredictable. Success at that level requires not only brilliance but also resilience, consistency, and a bit of fortune along the way. For now, Swiatek's journey is still unfolding. With several major titles already to her name and many years potentially ahead of her, she remains one of the most likely candidates of her generation to reach that milestone. Whether she ultimately gets there or not, Collins' perspective reflects the respect Swiatek has earned from her peers, a recognition that she is not just a champion of the present, but possibly one of the defining players of her era.